So now I'm going to expand on what I just said. Not only were you sort of pivotal in sort of the transformation of the comedy world, especially out of LA, you were sort of pivotal in the beginning origins of sort of viral videos on the internet.
Absolutely.
Did yours predate the Michael Richards video? Or was Michael Richards first?
I don't remember.
Because those two were probably the biggest comedy ones.
I want to say Michael Richards was first because right after I made that video, we all got banned for the Comedy Store.
You did?
Yeah, and I remember I actually talked to Michael the night he did that, all that stuff.
Whoa.
And he was on one. He was being crazy. And he was with this he was with this girl, and I remember calling Joe. I'm like, dude, I just talked to Michael Richards. He's out of control right now.
Wow.
And he went down the street to the Laugh Factory, and that's when that video happened.
Wow, you didn't film the Michael Richards video.
No. I wish I did because I love that word, you know.
But wait, what, the Michael Richard or the M word,
Yeah.
Michael?
Michael, yeah.
How did you ever approach Joe Rogan, though, who was sort of a big comedy guy?
So, yeah, back in the day,
Yeah.
I think I reached out to first Doug Stanhope, and I was like, hey, Doug, let me make you a website. Let me help you out any way I can. And so I started doing stuff. Joe saw, because he was doing the Man Show, I think, at the time or something. He saw what I was doing to Doug.
Right.
And then I started doing Joe's website and admin stuff, and I used to be in charge of his website and all that stuff. Then one day he just called me up. He's like, what do you do for a living? I'm like, I work at Gateway Computers. He's like, you want to move and just work for me? I'm like, fuck yeah, get me out of Ohio. And
wow. What an interesting train of events.
Yeah. So I was very lucky. And the luck was just weird too, because when I worked at Gateway, I was like, hey, I talked to my general manager. I'm like, I have something I need to tell you. And I was going to put my 2-week notice in. He was like, actually, I need to tell you something. We're going out of business. Here's your severance package, $10,000. I'm like, he's like, what do you want to talk about? I'm like, oh, nothing. I just.
Wow, you just were like, you don't need to know. See ya. I'm moving on to better things.
Yeah. So.
Well, what's interesting is then you go on to obviously get immersed in the Kill Tony world.
Yeah. So I started doing Joe's podcast. And so when we started Joe's podcast, I had to teach myself how to do audio stuff because they didn't sell these kind of microphones and stuff easily.
Yeah, it was all crappy and it was really expensive
right,
too.
For musicians too. No one's doing podcasts. And so then I started doing that and that blew up almost overnight,
Wow.
And so then I started going all of Joe's friends, like Tom Segura and stuff. I'm like, hey, Ari Shaffir. I'm like, let me start you a podcast. Let me do a podcast with you. And I used to do at one point 11 podcasts. And,
damn.
Yeah. And
you're sort of like the Where's Waldo of comedy. Because if we trace back in chronological order the evolution of comedy kind of since the AOL digital age, there's you peeking out from behind a microphone. There's you peeking out from behind Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
There's you lurching out from behind a monitor.
Yeah.
You're the Where's Waldo.
If you type in Joe Rogan Bah face, B-A-H face, that's exactly what I used to do. I used to.
Let me type that in. Ready?
Yeah, just type in Rogan Bah face or Redban Bah face. But my favorite thing to do is Joe actually wanted me to do this. Anytime somebody wanted to take a photo, I would sit in the back of them and just go like that in the back, and probably did it 20,000 times.
Whoa, you are the Where's. Let me type that in. Let's see.
Oh, gosh.
Where's Waldo podcast, Redban. All right, I won't torture you.
Yeah, that's
dude. After all this information, you do have to have your own song.